I stepped out onto my porch, seeking the cool night air. It was March 2017, and the Texas sun was just beginning to set. The sky was awash in hues of orange and purple, a typical sight in our rural community. A gentle breeze rustled through the nearby trees, carrying the scent of pine and freshly cut grass. I took a deep breath, enjoying the tranquility of the evening. I had lived in my modest home for over a decade, finding peace and solace in its familiar surroundings. My life was simple, my days filled with the routines of country living. Little did I know, this particular evening would shatter the normalcy I had come to expect. A strange and inexplicable event was about to unfold, one that would leave me questioning the very nature of reality. As I gazed towards the horizon, I noticed something unusual. A faint blue glow emanated from the tree line in the distance. It flickered momentarily like a distant camera flash and then vanished. I dismissed it as a trick of the light, my mind searching for a rational explanation. I continued to scan the horizon, my curiosity piqued. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the countryside. The blue glow did not reappear, and eventually I retreated inside, the strange occurrence fading into the back of my mind. The following day, I went about my usual routine, the memory of the blue flash a distant thought. However, as the sun began to set, casting the same familiar hues across the sky, I was drawn back to my porch. A sense of anticipation, mixed with a hint of apprehension, washed over me. I couldn't shake the feeling that something extraordinary had occurred the previous night. As dusk settled in, my eyes remained fixed on the tree line where I had witnessed the blue glow. Just as the last rays of sunlight faded, a brilliant flash of blue light erupted from the same spot. This time it was more intense, illuminating the surrounding trees in an ethereal glow. I gasped, my heart pounding in my chest. I had never witnessed anything like it before. The blue flash lasted only a second but seemed to stretch on for an eternity. It was as if someone had ripped open the fabric of reality, offering a glimpse into another dimension. Then, as quickly as it had appeared, the light vanished, leaving behind only the faint chirping of crickets and the rustling of leaves. I stood frozen on my porch, my mind struggling to comprehend what I had just witnessed. The logical part of my brain searched for a rational explanation, but deep down, I knew this was something different, something unexplainable. Days turned into weeks, and the memory of the blue flash continued to haunt me. I couldn't shake the feeling that I had witnessed something truly extraordinary, something that defied explanation. Determined to find answers, I reached out to anyone who would listen, sharing my story with friends, neighbors, and even local authorities. To my dismay, most dismissed my claims as overactive imagination or a trick of the light. Some even suggested I had mistaken a lightning strike for something more mysterious. I, however, remained steadfast in my conviction that what I had witnessed was real, that it was something beyond the realm of conventional understanding. Frustrated by the lack of interest from my community, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I scoured the internet for any mention of similar phenomena, hoping to find someone who could shed light on my experience. I stumbled upon countless stories of unexplained lights in the sky, strange creatures lurking in the shadows, and mysterious disappearances. While some of these accounts seemed far-fetched, others resonated with my own experience. I began to suspect that there was more to the world than met the eye, that there were forces at play beyond our current understanding. Determined to document the phenomenon, I set up a camera on my porch, hoping to capture the blue flash if it reappeared. Night after night, I patiently waited, my finger hovering over the shutter button. Days turned into weeks, and still, there was no sign of the elusive light. Just when my hopes began to dwindle, it happened again. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the countryside, I noticed a familiar blue glow emanating from the tree line. My heart skipped a beat as I grabbed my camera, my finger trembling with anticipation. I pointed the lens towards the light and pressed the shutter button, capturing a single blurry image of the blue flash. The photograph, though far from clear, showed a distinct burst of blue light emanating from the same location where I had witnessed it before. It was enough to convince me that I wasn't imagining things, that there was something truly extraordinary happening in my own backyard. Armed with the photograph, I renewed my efforts to find answers. I contacted local newspapers and television stations, hoping to share my story with a wider audience. To my surprise, my story piqued the interest of a local paranormal investigator, a man named Dr. Thomas Ashton.
He pointed to the many mysteries of the universe that remain unsolved, suggesting that there is still much we don't know about the nature of reality. While time glitches are a popular topic in science fiction, there is no scientific evidence to support their existence. Dr. Ashton, however, argued that the laws of physics, as we currently understand them, may not be applicable in all circumstances. According to this theory, time is not a linear progression, but rather a fluid and ever-changing dimension. Under certain conditions, it's possible for these dimensions to intersect, creating anomalies like the blue flash witnessed by Erica. Dr. Ashton believed that my experience might fall into this latter category. He theorized that the blue flash could be evidence of a time glitch, a momentary rupture in the fabric of space-time. He had spent years investigating reports of strange occurrences, from UFO sightings to alleged hauntings. While many of these cases turned out to be hoaxes or misinterpretations of natural phenomena, there were a select few that defied explanation. Dr. Ashton, a self-proclaimed expert in unexplained phenomena, was intrigued by my story and the accompanying photograph.
Another theory proposed by Dr. Ashton was that the blue flash could be related to extraterrestrial activity. He explained that UFO sightings often involve strange lights and electromagnetic disturbances, similar to those I described.
He speculated that the blue flash could be a form of energy propulsion or communication used by advanced alien civilizations. Dr. Ashton's alien theory, while intriguing, was met with skepticism by many, including Erica herself.
I found it difficult to believe that my remote corner of Texas would be of interest to beings from another planet. However, Dr. Ashton argued that the vastness of the universe and the possibility of life beyond Earth should not be underestimated.
He pointed to the numerous reports of UFO sightings from around the world, many of which remain unexplained. He suggested that governments and scientific institutions have been covering up evidence of extraterrestrial life for decades, fearing widespread panic and social unrest.
As a more grounded explanation, Dr. Ashton also considered the possibility that the blue flash was caused by atmospheric anomalies. He explained that unusual weather patterns, such as temperature inversions and high-altitude ice crystals, can create optical illusions and strange light phenomena.
He speculated that the blue flash could be a form of ball lightning, a rare and poorly understood electrical phenomenon. Ball lightning typically appears as a glowing sphere of light that floats through the air before disappearing.
While its exact cause is unknown, it is thought to be related to thunderstorms and electrical discharges. Dr. Ashton suggested that the blue flash witnessed by me could be a variation of ball lightning, perhaps caused by unusual atmospheric conditions in the area.
To investigate this possibility, Dr. Ashton collected weather data from the time and location of Erica's sightings. However, the data revealed no unusual weather patterns or electrical storms that could explain the blue flash.
Despite Dr. Ashton's best efforts, the mystery of the Texas blue flash remained unsolved. The theories he proposed, while intriguing, were ultimately inconclusive. The lack of concrete evidence and the elusive nature of the phenomenon made it impossible to determine its true cause. Though I was disappointed by the lack of answers, I was grateful for Dr. Ashton's willingness to listen to my story and take it seriously. I had come to accept that the blue flash might forever remain a mystery, a strange and unexplainable event that defied rational explanation. The experience had a profound impact on me, leaving me with a sense of wonder and a newfound appreciation for the unknown. I continued to scan the night sky, hoping to catch another glimpse of the blue flash, but it never reappeared.
The story of Erica Garner's blue flash serves as a reminder that there are still many mysteries in the world that we do not understand. While science has made great strides in explaining the natural world, there are still phenomena that defy explanation, events that challenge our understanding of reality. Whether the blue flash was a time glitch, an alien spacecraft, an atmospheric anomaly, or something else entirely, it remains a testament to the vastness of the unknown. It is a reminder that we should never stop questioning, never stop exploring, and never stop searching for answers, even when they seem elusive. Perhaps one day we will have the technology and understanding to unlock the secrets of the universe and explain phenomena like the Texas blue flash. Until then, we are left to ponder the possibilities, to imagine the forces that might be at play beyond our current perception.